Welcome to another FORGEHUB tutorial. This is Psychoduck, and today I'm going to show you guys how to set up an attack and defend breakout mode in Halo 5, where one team begins on offense and the other team begins on defense, and then the teams switch each round, just like in the one-sided objective modes from past Halo titles. The first thing we're going to need to achieve this is some way to tell one thing to happen on odd numbered rounds and to tell something different to happen on even numbered rounds. So the first thing I've done is I've placed a script brain here, and I've told this brain to toggle the alpha power at the start of each round. So this channel is going to begin in a null state, which is neither off nor on, but at the very beginning of the first round it is going to turn on, and then at the beginning of the second round it will turn off, and so on and so forth throughout the match. And everything else is built off of this. In this example, we're saying that when alpha is on, red team is on defense, and when alpha is off, blue team is on defense. So this is the defense side of the map. We have flags here, which I'll show you in a minute. We also have changing colors to show the difference in the bases swapping each round, and most importantly we have the spawns switching. So the first thing I've done is I've taken the starting breakout launch pad with all the initial spawns on it, and I've actually duplicated that and actually done an extra one on each side. So here we have red spawns on this platform and we have blue spawns on this platform. And we have these invisible barriers. So what needs to happen is when red team is on offense, we need to have these spawns available. Or sorry, when red team is on defense. And when blue team is on defense, we need to have these spawns available. But when red team is on defense, they need to be unavailable. So we need this block to cover these blue spawns up when red team is on defense, and as I said before, that is going to be when alpha power is turned on. So this block is going to have two scripts. On power state alpha on, we're going to spawn the block, and on power state alpha off, we're going to despawn the block. That means this block will be present in odd numbered rounds and will not be present in even numbered rounds. This block covering the red spawns on the defense side of the map is going to do just the opposite. On power state alpha on, it's going to despawn, and on power state alpha off, it's going to spawn. That means it will be there in even numbered rounds and not odd numbered rounds. On the other side here, we have the opposite going on. We have these blue spawns which need to be here in odd numbered rounds. So this block says alpha on despawn and alpha off spawn, and then this block again is the opposite to uncover and cover these red spawns. Power state alpha on, this block will be here. On off, it will despawn. The next thing we're going to do is the objective. So I've set this up a bit like a one-bomb assault mode where you have to take the objective and push it into the opponent's base. I think that's a better fit for an elimination style mode than actually pulling the flag like you would in one flag, but you can set it up however you want. I've set the neutral flag on the offense side of the map, however, and this is a normal neutral flag with the game mode labels CTF, flag spawn and return, and breakout include. So that's on the attacker side of the map there. Next, I have placed the flag return points for each team over here. So we have the red flag return with the same labels, with the blue flag return with the same labels. Now, what needs to happen is these flags need to actually be covered up at differing rounds. So the red flag needs to be present when red team is on offense so that they can score. So that means that this object covering it up needs to be present in odd numbered rounds when red team is on defense in order to block the flag during those rounds. So we have the same script from before. On power state alpha on, we're going to spawn this object. On power state alpha off, we're going to despawn it. And as you'd expect, we're doing just the opposite on this piece. The last thing I'm going to show you guys how to do is how to create color changing pieces of geometry which will show which base is belonging to which team at any given time. So on this side of the map, on the defense side of the map, we're saying on alpha power on, we're going to change the secondary color to red, and that's secondary color is the bright orange currently on this object. So that object is going to become red on odd numbered rounds. It's going to become blue on even numbered rounds. And then over here, again, we are just doing the opposite. It's going to be red on even numbered rounds and blue on odd numbered rounds. So anyway, that is a way to create attack and defend Breakout in Halo 5. I'll leave it up to you exactly how you want to design a mode that uses this. One thing you will need to keep in mind is that the defending team will be able to move the flag if they choose. The defending team will still have a waypoint for the flag return even when they're on defense. They will be unable to score because the flag will be covered up, but they will still get a waypoint. It's imperfect, but it's still a pretty cool trick. Anyway, I hope you guys find this helpful, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.